So here we are saying goodbye to Bonifacio. Bonifacio is on the hill there, you can see the housing and all that kind of stuff, a bit far away now. But a bit over to the left you can see there's a bit of an entrance into the harbour. So we're now heading about southeast, down to Sardinia, back to Sardinia, and saying goodbye to Bonifacio and Corsica. It's a little bit rolly here as well. It's the boat rolling through just from the swell from the last couple of days. We could put a sail up to stop this, but it's only going to be an hour or so before we're back in the shelter of land, so it's not really worth the issue. So heading to Lucia Bay. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to see much because it's into the sun, but this is Lucia Bay. We have decided not to go in here tonight because the wind is from the east and the shelter is not the best. So we're actually going to carry on round and go elsewhere. So this is kind of where we're heading. Yeah, this is the view you get when you're on watch. And we're heading east towards Porto and we're going around to Cala de Volpe. This is the island of Spargia, I think it's called, and this is a typical Italian style anchorage with a heap of boats in it, trying to be protected. These boats aren't allowed to stay there overnight, so they'll come out for the day and then they have to leave before it gets dark, and that's the same with these ones over here as well. So you can sort of see what we have to contend with. Every man in his boat is out, and this is kind of interesting what you get here as well. So any form of boat that floats is out and about. I'm just going to pop around the corner and you're going to see more boats coming towards us, the swells from the power boats, and so on. So it gets to be a little bit busy here at certain times of the trip. This is the gap between Palau, which is over to my right, and Maddalena, which is over to my left. Not only do you have to contend with the Italian Navy coming through, all the power boats and all that kind of stuff, the swimmers and canoeists and every man and his dog on a boat, but you also have to contend with the car ferries that go across and have the right of way. So it's an interesting time. Have a look. Try and have a look. There we go. This is Lindley in her non-crew kit.
Knowing I'm in the safe, capable hands of the captain.
Looking over towards Palau. And on the left you can see possibly one of the ferries. So this is one of the roll-on, roll-off ferries that goes across here. This is one of the competition. There's actually 3 of these guys going through. And they just seem to go. They don't really have any consideration for anyone else. Where they go. Off to Maddalena, which is over in that sort of area there. And they have come from Palau, which is Lindley for you. The metropolis of Palau. So this is the Cala de Volpe, the most exclusive anchorage in around. So the Hotel Cala de Volpe around the corner. For us to stay here in night is around €600 on one of the mooring balls. We're actually just anchored up on the dock at the sand at the moment, and so it's a little bit cheaper because it's free. So, just in front of you is one of the tenders. It's a tender to a big boat. That carries all the spare fuel, all the toys, all that stuff. And the sun, the company, is of course the smaller boats. And then you have Cala de Volpe. I think this is not Cala de Volpe. Cala de Volpe is actually over this hill here. So where those trains, here, trying to zoom in. Those boats are going in the corner just there at the moment. Is where the Volpe is. So there you go. Some people insist on swimming every time we go in the water, so there's mermaids floating around.
And this is why you get into the yachting industry. For nights like these that happen about once or twice a year.
So there you have it, Cala de Volpe. August 15 must be Tuesday. This is the island of Capri. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. At the moment we've just been doing our overnight sail. The noise you're hearing is the sails banging around. Just in this rough wind, we've got about 4 knots of breeze. The main anchorage of Capri is just in here. We're going to come back to this, but it's pretty steep, as you can see, pretty high. Yeah, also very deep, so it's going to be difficult to anchor, but we'll have to see what happens and give it a go. But there you go, that's the island of Capri. Day tripper boat. And the main man behind. This is the Sorrento Peninsula. We're on the south side. Just as you go through, there's sort of little towns and stuff in here. This is all a no anchoring zone in here. Yeah, it's quite a little pretty place. The interesting thing here at the moment is that they have a bit of a fire going on, which is causing an interesting sort of series of smoke type issues. Yeah, it's then you're kind of looking down towards where we're headed down to Salerno and places like that. So, oops. It'll be interesting to see how long this fire burns for and how long it's been going. But we're talking about the fire extinguisher aircraft type planes on the other side. So we need to keep clear of them. The rock of Capri is kind of just out here. Not like the rock of Gibraltar, but you know, kind of similar. Orientating ourselves to the lay of the land, when you're studying the guidebook. So here we are at Marina de Ricci, it's called. It looks like De Ricci. We're so used to saying De Ricci, but apparently it's De Ricci, and in Salerno. So Salerno is the town that is in the distance there, way in the distance. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see what's going on in there, but that's sort of over the wall there. That's probably the town moor there. Up on the hill, we're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. No. There are some red spots. Lots of fires on the hills. Let's just see what we can do. Just need to focus on here a bit. Not doing terribly well, this camera at night. There's fires. Where's their bright lights? Up there. Up there as well, would you believe? Don't seem to be able to focus too well. But no, it's not going to work. Anyway, this is the marina. So we're here waiting for the boss to turn up and taking it from there. So kind of nice place, it's good lights, all that kind of stuff. Empty marina. We're the only one on our dock. I'm going to show you this tomorrow morning. I think it's probably going to be easier. But here's the night picture. So yeah. Very peaceful. You might be able to hear the train in the background, but I don't think so. It's just a shame that I can't show you. There's fires there, and you might just be able to see a loom. It'd be interesting to see on a big screen. But lots of forest fire, lots of bush fires here. It's quite amazing, a lot of smoke, and so therefore we have a lot of soot and stuff around as well. So we're just hoping that we're not going to get too much over the boat. So there you go.